Sports File Africa Sports Network, and welcome to this lovely edition of our program today, being the 24th day of April 2021. The month is gradually, going just like April Fool. The way it comes, the way it's also going. All right, on today's edition, I have a promising boxer in the Super Middleweight division of boxing Nigeria, still climbing the ladder in that profession. His name is Beneth Victor. Will be joining me on today's edition of Sports Fight as he's about to take us on a jolly ride around the world of his career, how he started his career in boxing, and also how prepared is he for the upcoming fight this weekend against an opponent whom he will tell us who the opponent is and what the future holds for him in boxing. Welcome to Sports Fight on Africa Sports Network, or you can subscribe to our YouTube page. Just go to our YouTube channel, Africa Sports Network, and be one of our subscribers. We really appreciate that if you do that, because with your help and effort, we can be able to, see talent, showcase them to the world, tell the whole world who they are and what they are capable of doing. So today, I'm privileged to introduce to you Beneth Victor on Sports File on Africa Sports Network. Victor, welcome to the program.
Thank you, sir.
All right, let listeners, understand who you are. Just take out on a jolly ride around the world of your boxing. What drove into boxing. What made you choose boxing among all professions.
Yeah. What really made me choose boxing, because it was my destiny. It was my destiny. I started boxing in 2018 in February 9th. 2nd February. It was a Sunday. It was a Sunday. What really happened is that when I was growing up, I didn't have much that light. I didn't have much. I was not born with a silver spoon. I didn't have. My father died when I was 8. I didn't have anything at home, just me and my mom. I was a karate. I did judo. I had bronze medal in karate. That's the one here.
That's cool. I can see all your accolades. That's good. It's good.
Yeah. That's the medal presented to me on 2015 on karate. So what drew me into boxing was on 2018 February, when I came home. I was 14 years old. My mom asked me, what am I going to be in future? Because when I was in karate, when I was younger, I didn't know what I'm gonna be in future. If you ask me today, I'm gonna tell you lawyer. Tomorrow, I'm gonna tell you doctor. I don't have any single thing I'm going to tell you. But all of a sudden, my mom was very angry and asked me what I was going to be, that I should give her an answer tomorrow morning. So that night, I was very sad. I prayed to God to show me what I'm going to be in the future. But in the vision, when I was sleeping, he told me to go to the stadium. That the first person I'm going to see, that's my dream. So when I went to the stadium the next day, being Saturday, I saw a sports, other sports, I saw many sports, football, karate, judo, like always. But when I saw a boxer running on the track, I was very happy. I was just like, this is my destiny. I don't even know if he was a karate or kickboxing, but I approached him and told him, I want to be a boxer. He told me, I'm not the coach. You should go and meet the coach. When I went to meet the coach told me that he is not interested in my money, that he just wants me to train. So that's the number one reason that made me know that God was on my back on this, that he got my back. So when I started training, it was very hard. It was not easy. I even lost my tooth. That was when I knew that boxing is the most difficult sport in the world, because it wasn't easy. For somebody to climb into the ring and come down successfully, it was not easy. So, but what really made me to be interested in boxing is that every day I woke up, I have a new strength, I have a new passion, I have a renewed love for the sports. I have a renewed sports on the a renewed strength. I was like, I love the sports like it was just like my friend. I cannot do without it. So I was being addicted to the sport. So when I started boxing, it was very difficult because I came into the gym that most of the sparring partners there was very older than me. Some are 25 years old, some are in boxing like 8 years. But now I've conquered them all. I've dominated now because when I was coming up, sometimes I don't have money to pay for the training. My coach will tell me to go and sit down because I don't have money. But later, when I went to my first amateur fight, I won it. I won it, but it was by draw. They sold the fight. They said it was draw, but I won the fight. But my 19th fight was all win. I have never lost since my boxing career, and now I'm a professional. I was signed by HBA last year on December. They said that I'm a promising young man, that I'm a young lad, that I can do something better. They brought out two professionals for me to fight before they could sign me in the gym. I beat them all. I even got one knocked out. So they chose me to be their professional boxer. So I fought on 17th of January. I fought 6 rounds of boxing. They started with 6 rounds for me. I won the fight, even though the guy was a light heavyweight because then I was super middleweight. Super middleweight. So the guy shedded weight to come down to my division because they were planning to push me forward to a title fight. So after I won him, because he was a very tough guy. He was a very tough guy. I said it on the interview that day. He was a very tough guy, but he's not tough like me because I train 2 times a day, even in the rain. I train 2 times a day. I train um from from 6 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 4 o'clock to 12 o'clock. Sometimes I even carry my luggages and my bag and go to the gym. So I will sleep there 1 month. But what really made me to know that I was prepared for this force is that from my birth I was the only son of my mother. I'm the only child of my mother. So from the womb, I don't have anybody to fight for me in this life. My father died earlier. Nobody has been fighting for me. Only me. Sometimes I can get into a fight on the street when I was very small. I will fight not looking back, know who is gonna help me, or I will fight till the end. But now that has made me to go a long way. Like I was prepared for this course. That's why I never give up, no matter who it is. I train 2 times a day, in the morning and in the midnight, from 9 to 10 p.m. So that's why most of my competitors, when I get when I get in the ring with them, they don't look like they are a threat to me because I know I work hard more than them because I was made for this. I have nobody that has been fighting for me. There's nobody fighting for me since I was born. So
Quite,
now,
quite an interesting story right there. What is really driving you in this new career? All right. Let's look at your amateur record. What is your amateur record?
20 and 0 with one draw.
With one draw. Okay. Don't you think
Yeah.
at this your weight class you can fight your way into the national camp and see if you can go to the Olympics 2022 or 2021? Yeah, the Olympic coming up.
Hello?
Why didn't you try your way through the national camp? Because if you go to
I did.
national camp and go to international tournament, right there, promoters, trainers, scouts, who come to see young boxers. You show the world, this is what I can do. Why didn't your trainer advise you to go that route?
Yeah, I didn't want to go to the Olympics or national camp. I go to the state festival. I got a medal, but the medal wasn't for. It's just a festival that was not. It's just a state festival. But what really made me not to go to further in amateur because there was no money in amateur. I had to fight to my mom. I had more than expected because nobody to feed my mom for me. She is a retired teacher. We hardly eat when I was in amateur. So I had to fight to feed mom. So I took the amateur I stopped the amateur game and joined professional because I know that was where my destiny was. So
Check your audio.
I said I'm
All
not
right.
scared of what is going to happen because I'm prepared and I can go through anything. My
Right.
trainer now.
Check your audio once again.
Hello?
Okay, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. I said my trainer now. I have a good trainer. Before my trainer
Check your audio once
of the
again.
whole.
Okay. I'm watching one of your fight right here that you won. I think knockout. You are in a black. Sorry. You have a black trunk corner.
The guy
What fight is that?
That's my last match, my last professional fight. That the guy was from another state. My first fight was the guy from state. But this time they gave me a guy from another state fight. That if I win this state, I don't know what the next will be. So,
Check your audio,
hello,
Victor.
can
Check
you
your.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Can you, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
I say I won the fight by knockout round to knockout. In the first one, he started bleeding from the mouth.
Check your audio. Check your audio.
Hello, I can hear
Okay.
you.
Okay. Yeah, you can hear me because my audio is okay, but your audio, goes in and out. You fade in, you fade out, so I can't really hear you. So when I can't hear you,
Okay.
the viewers can hear you.
Okay.
Now I can hear you.
So,
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening.
hello.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I'm listening.
Okay. Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. That's my preparation for my fight on my last match.
Okay.
My fight on March.
Okay. That's
That's
an
my match.
that's your trainer. That's your coach. That's an interesting one. I
Yeah,
will
that's my coach.
Africa
Coach
Sports
based somewhere.
Africa Sports Network will send you some pair of gloves. What's your glove size?
Hello?
What's your glove size? What's your glove size? What size of gloves do you?
12 ounce. 12
12,
ounce.
12 ounce glove.
Yeah, yes.
All right. Africa Sports Network will send you some pair of gloves. Just we'll send some pair of gloves. To support your dream. So tell us about the fight that is coming up this weekend.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me? Tell us about the fight. Tell us about the fight that will be coming on this weekend.
Okay, this fight that coming up on the weekend is a championship belt. Is a fight and take and go home belt. Is a title belt. When you win it, it has mean that you have qualified for a championship title. That's the belt on the screen on my Instagram page. It is a belt under HBA. It is an international promotion company. It's a showbiz under boxing.
Okay.
They help promote our boxers to their next level and expose them to scouts like Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren, all those. They are in associate with Horylock Boxing, USA, Tawai's Quine Promotion, Japan, and Heritage Boxing Promotion, that's one in Nigeria, and in other African countries. They have promoted fighters from Africa, all parts of Africa, Togo. They have done it in Senegal. They have promoted fights in Senegal. They have invited fighters from all the parts of Africa. We have a champion in Africa. We have and Togo. We have a champion. We have a champion in Cameroon. But now, I'm praying to be the church champion.
I mean, one thing I will tell you here is, when what drives you come from your inner being, is very difficult to put such, an athlete down. When what drives you is your will to be a better person in the profession, when you look back where you're coming from, you'll be like, okay, I'm fighting this for my survival. It's very, very difficult to dampen the spirit of such a fighter. What I will tell you this from here is this: 5 years from now, you will be a great boxer.
Thank you, sir.
How it will happen, I don't know, but I sure know that 5 years from now, you will find yourself where it will be unbelievable to you. Because I've spoken to some boxers, they tell their stories, and I'll be like, wow. Because when you look at the combat sports right now across the world, Africans are dominating UFC, and you coming with a karate and judo background, you'll be a great UFC candidate. And being 17, that's when you catch them young. And also with boxing background, judo, karate, boom, man, you are a great UFC candidate. If Kamaru Usman should tell you how he started, you will realize why he is so strong. If Francis Ngannou, the Cameroonian UFC heavyweight boxer, if you have watched his YouTube story, how he started, you will now come to understand his driving force. According to him, he worked in a sand mine. Also, he came from a very poor background. He watched his grandma died. He couldn't do nothing. So he told himself, listen, if I keep here in Cameroon, my mom may also die and I won't be able to save her. I gotta do something. He traveled through the desert to Europe. I'm not saying that's your portion. I'm not saying that, but I'm just giving you an example of some great fighters who made it, against all odds. So your story ain't gonna be different. Your story will be part of those stories, of fighters who look back at where they're coming from and say, this is my driving force. So what I'll tell you on this show is this: that 5-6 years from now, Victor, you will be a great boxer. That I know. I watch a few of the clips you sent to me, and they are very, very, very inspirational. And your story is very, very inspirational. So to support you on this show, we'll be sending you some pairs of gloves to support you, support your career, and we'll see how we can help you to grow from there. Okay. So your fight comes up on Sunday, right?
Yes, by 3 o'clock prompt.
By 3 o'clock, and the weigh-in is tomorrow or today.
Nigerian time.
Which should be 9 a.m. American time. So your weigh-in will be when? When is the weigh-in?
My weigh-in will be on Saturday.
On Saturday.
Face off
Okay.
Yeah, face off and weigh in.
Okay. So send us those clips and those pictures we can use on the program live on that Saturday. So that we can tell the whole world about you. When your show gonna start. But what I tell you is this: that the sky is more than your limit in this profession. Because it's what you decided to do. You didn't stumble upon it. You pray to God, and God directed you to this sport. And like you said, boxing is the hardest sport. I can't do it. I can't get punched. I can't do it. And when I see folks who let up the glove and climb into that square ring, I buff my heart for them, because they are warriors. I'm telling you, they are warriors. And at your age, this is the time that you imbibe all the rudiment in the profession. So on the show, we wish you all the best. Like I said, we'll be sending you some couple of pair of gloves to support your profession. Okay. Okay, do you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. God bless you, and wish you all the best. I'll see you after your fight.
Okay. I'm going to bring that belt.
That one. I know you're gonna do it, because when you talk the talk, you walk the walk.
Okay.
All right. Sports File Africa Sports Network. Joseph Finison speaking with Victor Beneth right here on the program, as he tell us what he's about to do as regard his fight, which will come up on Sunday, and we promise to support him in any way we can to really support him in his career. So we'll be sending him some pairs of gloves from Sports File on Africa Sports Network to Victor Beneth there in Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Sam. Thank you for watching this wonderful edition of Sports File on Africa Sports Network. Just go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. With your help, we can showcase the world talent like this, what they are capable of doing. Thank you, and God bless you.